Welcome to my channel. This is Rima Bhavsar, your Austin local realtor, making your home buying journey stress-free. Today we're going to be talking about 5 red flags you should look out for when you're buying your home. Either if it's a resale or a first-time home, you need to consider these 5 red flags and do not buy these if you have a choice. Let's go ahead and get started. First, old homes with hidden problems. Older homes can have charm, but they often come with hidden nightmares. Outdated plumbing, knobs and tube wiring, foundation issues, and expensive maintenance. Unless you're ready for costly surprises, make sure you get through inspection. Talking about old homes, I've had a lot of clients that have done transaction, and for some of them it was fine. They got a home inspection, everything went great, but for some they found a lot of mess, all the way from foundation to flooding to finding holes in the pipelines. It was a mess, guys. So I would say get an inspection, make sure you do your due diligence, especially on these older homes, because you don't know what kind of pipelines that they used to use back in the day or what kind of drainage system they had. So if you're buying an old home, get your inspection and do your due diligence. Number 2, homes in a flood zone. Always make sure before you buy if your home is in a flood zone. Sometimes the listing agent might not have the data, and as a buyer, you want to make sure you check if the property falls in the flood zone. If the home is in a flood zone, think twice, because flood insurance is crazy expensive and water damage can destroy property value. This is really important, especially if you're listing a home. A lot of people may not even know if their home is in a flood zone. It is important for a home buyer or a home seller to make sure to know if your property is in a flood zone, especially for a home buyer. Let's say if you're buying a property and there's nowhere said or is an error saying no, it was not in a flood zone. Well, it could cost you a lot of money at the end with the home insurance if it is in a flood zone. So make sure you do your due diligence. Number 3, flipped homes with cheap upgrades. Flipped homes look great on surface, but many are just quick fixes covering up major problems. If you're considering a flipped home, ask for permits or renovations and get a quality home inspection. Okay, guys, we see a lot of flipped homes in Austin, especially in the east side of the Austin. There's so many people that are flipping homes left and right and doing the whole thing again. So I would highly recommend for you guys to make sure they're done the right way, because at the end of the day, the flippers really want to just make the most money and get the best value, right? So they may not use the best quality of the things in the home. So if you are going under a contract or even looking for a flipped home, just make sure you get your paperwork, ask lots of questions, what they've used, what materials, and anything and everything. Ask the agent to get all that details for you, just to make sure that you're buying a good quality home. Number 4, homes with highways in the backyard. Road noise and population can lower the resale value. Homes backing a highway might seem a good deal, but that's tough to sell. Buyers want peace and quiet, not a freeway concert in their backyard. I actually have listings right now. Some obviously are in great, perfect location, nothing going on, doing great. We're getting contracts, but there are a few that are right in front of a highway or highways right behind them. Obviously, the sellers did not think of it when they were purchasing the property before, because for them, it's like, yes, easy convenience getting onto a highway and for the commute, correct? But since we have listed the property, our number 1 complaint is the noise they are getting from the highway traffic. So think before you buy. Make sure you try not to buy a house that is located right behind a highway, or there's going to be construction going on behind your property that's going to affect the resale value. Number 5, this is quite different than what I would normally say, but what we have seen is the south-facing direction homes, right? In Vastu, south-facing homes are considered unlucky. Even if you don't believe in it, many buyers do, which makes resale harder. Plus, these homes get hit by brutal afternoon sun, making them hotter and more expensive to cool down. This might be a shock for some of them, and especially if you're thinking of buying a home, probably anywhere in the US, I would say south facing as a resale option will obviously sell at the end of the day, but it may take a little bit longer than the other normal homes. And guys, for new constructions, this is where you're getting a lot of deals, is the south facing homes, because they know where to mark those homes down. So if there's any northeast facing homes, they will be $10,000 to $20,000 higher than the south-facing homes. They will lower it probably $50,000 just to get that home sold. So it's not just me saying it, it's what's been happening in the real estate market that I've seen. So if you're looking for a house and if you have the flexibility, try not to buy a south-facing house. Or you can buy a south-facing house and use it as a bargaining, right? Or get a great deal on the south-facing homes. So now we know what not to buy. Don't buy these kind of homes if you're looking for a home right now in Austin or anywhere in the US. Now, if you're looking for an agent who has an expertise, make sure you reach out to us in Austin, Texas. But if you're looking for an agent anywhere in the world, I have a link below for you to fill out and we can get you connected to the right agent. Thanks for watching and I will see you next time.